year alone, they should sell over $400 billion worth of product. And as the population continues to age, annuities are becoming more and more relevant. People stop thinking about what are their IRRs, and they start thinking about how much cash am I going to get every month, every year. And annuities are a perfect product for solving that income solution. And as the population continues to age, these types of solutions are going to become more and more relevant. There's more 100-year-old insurance companies than any other industry in America. And that's a great testament to the robustness of the business model. But what it also means is that there's really old technology that's powering the whole industry. And Zinnia's opportunity is to replace that technology. So they can launch products, get to market quicker on Zinnia than they can if they build it themselves.
How are you generally thinking about the companies that are in your portfolio? As we talk about alternative assets and certainly private equity, one of the key ones that's going to be talked about a lot today, the lack of exits, what the roadmap looks like for a company like Zinnia within your portfolio.
Well, I think one of the nice things about being a permanent holding company is as long as we're compounding and creating value, we're under no pressure to transact just because. Right? We don't have to return money back at any point in time. So our goal with Zinnia is to really continue to take market share and be the solution for the industry. If you talk to the big players in the industry, they're focused on asset management and they're focused on brand. They're not really focused on the digitization or the technology or the experience. So what we want to be is that part of the roadmap for these now companies. I mean, there's something like 137 private equity firms that are now supporting the insurance business. Those people want to put in capital and they want to manage the assets. They don't want to have to think through claims resolutions or order management systems or every aspect of the policy from the time that it gets acquired to the time it gets resolved. That's what Zinnia can do.
How do you think about that same kind of question about, the genesis of what happens as part of the Eldridge portfolio, wanting to go public at some point, wanting to be a public CEO or not for the very issues that just come with the public markets?
Well, look, I've been through IPOs in the past with market, and I think there's great things about being public. I also love the environment that we're in right now. We're here to build a really big business and to take market share, as Todd said. Last year we processed about 55% of the annuities across the industry. This year we'll grow again, and as long as we're building a great business, I think we can look forward to great things for us and for our customers.
Let's talk about AI,
Yeah, sure.
because it's obviously been the biggest story in whatever market you're talking about for more than a year. Zinnia uses it. It's a disruptive force in and of itself. It impacts your call centers, the way you operate those. Can you just speak to how disruptive that has been and what the future of that looks like?
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, I'm a massive technology lover anyway, always have been. AI is tremendously useful to us today and just has a huge promise for the future. Right now, we've been able to AI enable our call centers. That gives us more information about what customers want, what they don't want, how they want to work with us and engage with us. And it's already brought massive productivity to us. Now we're pushing that out to our customers as well, so they can understand more about what people really want to understand in their products, what correspondence they want to see. So it's a huge productivity gain for us right now. And every month we just see more and more opportunities to embed AI in kind of the user experience and and the carrier experience.
A year ago in these very chairs, we were talking about how transformative AI was going to be. We were reflecting on Microsoft and OpenAI. I'm wondering how you're thinking about this now and the kinds of investments you make now and the ones you will make in the future. If it doesn't have an AI aspect to it, does it decrease the interest that you might have in it?
I think we're looking for very basic solutions. And for example, we just took a company called SP Plus Parking private with a company called Metropolis. And the whole idea there is to use computer vision to be able to replace the tickets and the gates and so forth that make parking a hassle. Because you should just be able to drive in and drive out and then get a bill. And so what we've been able to do with Metropolis is to use this technology to remove those friction, and in exchange we get a 99-cent convenience fee. Well, that ultimately translates to us $180 per spot per year, and we control over 2 million parking spots. So if we're able to metropolize those 2 million parking spots over the course of the next several years, we have a business that we acquired that makes about 150 million of EBITDA. We know that's pretty locked in, but if we can actually convert this, make your life easier to get in and out, you'll pay us 99 cents for that, and then we'll have a business that should make over 500 million bucks of EBITDA. So we're looking for angles that are kind of low touch, if you will, but meaningfully beneficial to the business model.
I think people who are listening to this interview are nodding their head, yes, yes, please bring that sort of technology to market. It's great spending time with you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Congrats on the raise.
Thanks very
and
much.
for introducing our viewers.